What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. And we are here with the Rutgers Dynasty mode. It is all or nothing now. It is the college football playoffs here. First game going up against Boston College. Let's take a look at the bracket just to refresh y'all. We got Marshall and Michigan going ahead. We got Michigan State and Alabama. We got us and Boston College. And then we got Stanford and Arizona. And those winners, any of those winners, will take on Oregon or SMU, TCU, or Texas A&M. It is going to be a difficult road, but it all starts right now against Boston College. We're going to take a look at injury report here. As you know, we have a couple injuries here. Hodgins, Diplo, Nate, which is a big one on the defensive line here. They were doing good this year, especially with that goal disruptor. Then we got Jeremiah Patton on our line, a big piece up front. But it is what it is. We have to overcome it. This team's got to step up. So it's going to be hard, but I know this team's got it. And then we're going to take a look here at Boston College. Boston College, it's one of their corners. So, it's crazy that he has a complete ACL tear and he's coming back in 2 weeks. It was probably a longer injury. But that's besides the story. Boston College versus Rutgers. Let's get into it. Here we go. Playoff game here at home, so we have a chance. Going to be starting off with the ball. It's all a matter of how we finish, but we need to get a nice start going. Let's jump ahead right to the next quarter. What happens here? First drive of the game, we go down with a touchdown. They go down, nothing happens there. End of the first quarter, 7-0. Let's continue. They go down with nothing. We come down, score a touchdown, making it 17-0 at halftime. We got a good lead going. We're killing it with time of possession. We got nice yardage going. Run game, it's not looking good, but Brody, our quarterback, is leading the way. 13 of 16, 176 yards, 81% completion, 2 touchdowns. That's solid. Just keep it up. Running the ball, Rawls, 3 yards a carry. I really wish it was up more like 4 yards a carry. That would be a huge difference. Brody looks like he's tried to take off a couple times. Warmack's got the ball a couple times. Receiving, we got McClellan, the senior. Larry's up in here with a couple catches as well. Scholes, not bad. The freshman, Cliff Burnett, the other tight end's out, so the freshman's getting a couple catches in there. Nice. Warmack, Chester got a nice catch. We got a clean pocket, so we're good there. Defense, how we doing? We're tackles all across the board, beautiful. No tackles for losses, but we got 2 sacks this game. Justice is sticking up this game. Nigel and Dom Hurt got a combination sack. No interceptions. Just a pass deflection. We got a forced fumble, but no recovery. So we're trying for turnovers. The senior, Whipple, the team captain, he's doing his job. We just need to recover that. But time of possession, we're killing. Yards, we're killing. Let's keep this momentum going into the third. Starting here on defense, they go down, get no points. They finally get their first touchdown, but we come down. The drive is continuing into the fourth. We're almost there for some points. We get a nice field goal, 20-7. They go down, get a quick touchdown. We come down and answer that, trying to go for 2, but we get a touchdown. There we go. A nice college football playoff win there. Moving on to the next round. Solid game all the way around. They did come back in the second half, getting a couple touchdowns. It is, it's going to happen, especially with an 89 overall quarterback there. So there's a reason they were in the college playoffs. 1 sack, 1 interception. Not terribly bad. He was due for an interception. It's been a while, but 291 yards, 21 of 29, 72% completion. Not bad. Rawls with 43 yards, not bad. Warmack had 38 of his own. Brody got 27 of his own. one touchdown though for Rawls. There we go. Nice rushing touchdown. Receiving, Larry. It was all about the tight end. A game of his own. Congratulations. It did look like he did get another scale physical wear and tear. So good for him. I mean, it sucks that's his last year that he got it. Nick, nice 73-yard game. Coker with 47. He got 47 just that half. 39 for Schultz. Chester got a couple more catches. And, oh, yeah, Cliff did get a touchdown. I didn't even see that. Good on both of these guys. You know, who did give up the sack? The freshman right tackle. Okay, so I'm going to check injuries. I do not like that. Tackles for losses. We only got a couple sacks. We did get a couple more. Max McDougal on the outside and Tracy right down the middle. No interceptions for us. Did we get any turnovers, forced fumbles? Nope, no turnovers for the defense this game, but just a solid game. That's all we can ask for. Did say one of our freshman tackle was in there. So did we get another injury? Yes, we did. We're just coming down with the injury bug through this drive. Matt Slaughter, another crucial piece on the offensive line going down with a torn labrum. That is not good. But we do have a bit of depth at O-line. But first, let's get into next week and see who we are facing. Ooh, baby, Sugar Bowl time here. Going up against the TCU Horned Frogs. Wow, they get 100 yards a game rushing. That is going to be tough. It is going to be a tough match, especially with all these injuries on the offense. Oh, boy. First, we have our injuries right here. And then let's take a look at TCU. Do they have any injuries on the year? 2 big ones on that D-line. Okay, it's averaging out. They got a couple on D-line. We have a couple on O-line. Let's just take a look here. Can we move anything around here to help? I mean, we do have Duggins that we can move around. Corey is starting at center, so we do have that. Duggins is now starting at right guard. Andy could go in there, the freshman. Hyde, with all these physicals, I put him in there, but as 78, I'd rather have an 83 overall who's playing up as an 86 starting. And then we still have Bad News starting at right tackle. Let's take a look at TCU, how that defense line is looking compared to our O-line. They still have an 85 and an 82, so not... Wow, a couple freshman red shirts. Their O-line, their D-line definitely we can get through, but man, is that O-line? Did that say 87? Whew, a freshman, an 88 overall freshman. Boy, they got some big hitters on that O-line. I'm just looking at it. I normally don't look at the teams, but 84 overall tight end, 81. They got the receivers. They got a fullback, running back, receiving back, 85 overall. Whew, and a 89 overall quarterback, B.J. Fontaine. Look at those physicals. Oof. It's going to be a tough matchup against TCU here, but we've been resilient all year. It's the Sugar Bowl. Whew. Technically, we're in the final stretch here. We can do it. Only 8 left. We are in, the Sweet 16, the final 8? We are down to the final 8. Here we are, boys. The good old Sugar Bowl against TCU, starting here out on offense. Whew, boys. Come on. We can do it. Play it slow and steady. Come on. We get the ball first. Nothing happens out on that drive. Second drive, we get a touchdown. Third drive, we get a touchdown. Fourth drive, we get 21 points in the first. Let's keep this steam rolling. Come on. We got 21-point lead. Let's keep building on that. 24-0. There we go. 27-0. 27-0 at half. Are you okay? We're cooking with something here. We got their quarterback all messed up. 2 of 8 of 26 yards and an interception in the first. Defense is doing it. Hyde is in there. A one, okay, one attempt, no yards, but some goal line trickery going on here. Ryan Hyde, the sophomore, he got a touchdown. 9 of 16 for Brody. I would like to see the pass per completion a little bit better, but 152 and one touchdown. Okay. Running the ball, Rawls. It's just something about running backs. They have occasionally good games, but other than that, it's like a yard per carry. We need to work on that. Brody's got 6 of 18. Okay. Receiving. What's going on here? Coker's got 57. Chester's got 21. Schultz. We got Larry. Volers. We threw a touchdown to an offensive lineman. Let's go. The boys up front are happy. They got to be playing out of their damn minds after that. A touchdown to an offensive lineman. Okay, we're pulling out all the stunts. Blocking, sacks. I mean, he's got a touchdown and a sack. Okay, or giving up a sack. Okay. But our defense is showing out with the tackles. Any sacks for us? No, but the interception by Terrell. There we go. Safety stepping in there. We got one. We got one interception. Is it for a touchdown? No. All right. Fumbles. The defensive captain here, Jimmy Whipple. He's got 2 fumble recoveries and a forced fumble. The defense is just firing all off, guys. Let's keep this going. What is it? I saw it, what was it, 184 yards to their whatever. We need to keep this rolling, going into the next quarter, starting out on defense hot. They come down with a touchdown, but we answer with our own. We come back down 34-7 going into the fourth, 41-7. They get down with another touchdown. We come down with a field goal. They get another touchdown, but it is over. Oh, yeah, baby. For Sugar Bowl victory in the playoff quarterfinals. This team, we were just rolling with this one. Running the ball, as you can see, just wasn't good enough. But here on offense, 261, 2 touchdowns, 15 of 22, 68%. I mean, Hyde got a nice little touchdown there with one pass to the offensive line. So it was a fake, I guess, field goal maybe. Rolls 23 of 40, 1 touchdown. Brody's got 9 of 25 receiving the ball. It's funny, they're not going to show you, but they showed you in game. The offensive lineman got that touchdown, which is crazy. Schultz, McClellan got another touchdown. Rawls, Larry, Chester, blocking up front. Volers and McLeod. Those guys give up 1 sack apiece. Are you kidding me? Bad News is injured now. The injury. Oh my. Okay, we're going to take a look at that, see how long he's out for. No tackles for losses, but just straight up tackles across the board. 2 sacks by Levi this game. 2 interceptions by us, both safeties, Isaac and Noel. It's just a big game up front with our guys. 3 field goals made. But once again, another injury up front. Are you kidding? This is the time that we're getting injuries. How bad? 4 weeks, another torn labrum. Are you kidding me? Are you? Oh my. Just why? Why are we getting all these injuries now? And here we are at the Orange Bowl up against Stanford. Wow, we haven't come up against them at all this dynasty mode, so it's going to be our first game against Stanford, so that is kind of cool. Here we are in the final for Stanford, Rutgers. We got Michigan, Oregon, so we literally got red on red, we got green on green, so it doesn't matter. In the final, it's going to be red on green. It's a matter of who. We got Michigan and Oregon, so our conference rivals on the other side. Michigan did beat us this year at the final game of the year in overtime in a major upset, stunner, whatever you want to call it. And then we got Oregon, who we haven't played this year, but last year, we all know how that went last year. We all do. It's fresh in our minds, but this team's injury is just everywhere. We got 3 injuries up front. I mean, technically 4 if you want to count the tight end on that. We have 4 injuries on offense, 1 on defense is just crazy. Stanford, let's see how they're doing. They have a couple injuries, big injuries on defense. Okay, so it's a balance there. We're going up against the ACC, but just depth chart, man. How are we doing with this offensive line? What can we do on this right side? I mean, yeah, we can start Oscar. We can start the freshman, give him some time, or we just come in with Grant and start him. It's the 78 overall playing as an 80. Or even better, start Vollers. Just play the better guy. Just do that instead. No, Vollers is starting because yeah, I'm stupid. Vollers is our starting guy. I was thinking of Bruce, but we're I was I'm mixed up all with names right now. Vollers, I mean, he did catch a touchdown last game, so that is cool. I was thinking of Bruce because Vollers, he was the guy stepping in last year for our left tackle from last year. We have so many guys in this dynasty that I'm just jumbled up, but maybe we start Bruce. This team is just all jumbled up. It's literally all about next man up. I mean, we could start a guy. He has play action shield. He's got the natural and offensive rally, mental abilities. Bruce has clear headed. You know what? I'm starting with the Oscar. This offensive line is just banged up all up front. I mean, we're missing three key guys. Matt Slaughter. We're missing just Matt Slaughter, Patton, who's playing up to a 90 overall, and Bad News, the senior. We're just missing big pieces up front and specifically on the right side. It's good that we have Javier. It's always good to have offensive line depth and somebody like Corey Payne to be able to step in. We got Rhodes, but this offensive line is just beat up. But hey, it didn't stop us last game. No excuses this game. We're playing Stanford. Orange Bowl. It is nut up or shut up. Let's get going. Here we are at the Hard Rock Stadium. Stanford Cardinals. Rutgers Scarlett Knights. For the Orange Bowl. Starting out on defense. Let's get this thing rolling. Nothing on either of the first drives. We get something going at the end of the first quarter, getting 7 points, getting a touchdown. Stingy first quarter for both sides, 7-3, 14-3. They come down the field, they get nothing. Looks like maybe a missed fuel or something, but I'm liking it. 14-3 at half. We are getting the ball back. We need to come out and put some points up on the board immediately. Only 83 passing yards, but 2 touchdowns for Brody. 54% completion, not looking the best. Running the ball, Rawls 2.5%. I would like to see that up to 3 at least have 30 yards. But this offensive line is just so depleted. I get it. Receiving, Coker, Chester, McClellan, Rawls. It looks like Larry had a drop, so not too many passes across the board on that. Only 1 sack given up by Trent. This O-line is trying its best to stick together. I mean, we even have receivers out here blocking. Everyone, it's next man up. Everyone's trying to block, but we have 3 massive tackles for losses, 2 sacks this game. Levi and Tracy, the big seniors up front. No interceptions, pass deflections, a couple, 2 forced fumbles, and 4 fumble recoveries by Tracy. Tracy is having a damn game. No defensive touchdowns, but fumble recoveries, yards. This man has tackles for loss, sack, and 4 forced fumble recoveries. Wow. Everything's happening on defense right now. This is why the offense needs to come out and find something here this first drive. Nothing happens. They come down to get a touchdown, but no 2-point conversion. It is 14-9. We have the ball. Come on, defense, offense. We need points here. We need points this drive. Nothing. 14-9 still. We kill it. 21-9. Let's go. Orange Bowl winners. It feels so sweet after the few years that we've had made it to this stage and falling to some of the other teams. We finally get the Orange Bowl win, but even bigger game ahead of us. Let's check the injury report. Any more injuries? I wouldn't know what to think if we had more injuries. Bad news is out. Vollers is injured. Oh, are you kidding me? Our whole offensive line is gone. Our whole offensive line is gone. Player of the week though, back to back. But Tracy, tackle for loss, sacks. It's all the forced fumble recoveries that he had. But here we are, national championship game, a rematch of the final week of the year, Michigan State Rutgers. Wow. Okay. Just going over the last game stats. I didn't do that because I went immediately to injuries. But 146, 2 touchdowns, 10 of 20. So did we not throw another pass that whole second half or something like that? Like what? Okay, 50% completion, running the ball. We just went strictly to running the ball. Okay, interesting call, coach there. But Brody and Rawls, 60 yards apiece, 1 fumble by Brody. Receiving, yeah, it looks like it stayed the same. Okay, interesting call here. Sacks, Bruce, Vollers, but Vollers is injured. Okay, multiple sacks though. Dom hurt, Levi, Whipple, Tracy. Wow, just okay, just straight dominance across the board and fumble recoveries. Yeah, that's why. But here is the final look at the national championship playoffs, the college football playoffs. Rutgers versus Michigan. 6-9. Nice. But here we are up against Michigan, and if you remember, they did beat us. Here you go. If you remember, Michigan State did beat us the final week of the year, 42-40 in overtime, and here we are meeting up in the national championship game. A massive game here. This is crazy. Conference division foes here going up against each other. They beat us last game of the year, overtime. Can we revenge them? But this offensive line is just beat up. With this beat up offensive line, can we do it? But let's take a look at Michigan State. How are they doing? It's been a long season. What are they? They got a clean bill of health. Are you serious? You serious? They got a clean bill of health out of everything. Okay, and just to see the matchup, it is our first national championship. Let's take a look at their team. Rodney Clay, leading quarterback for them. Okay, running back Tim Gilliam. All right, big guy up front here, can run all over us. They have no receivers. Crazy how they scored 42 points on us. They do have a tight end. Offensive line does not seem to be injured one bit and looks as strong as ever. Okay. Defensive line. Okay. St. John. All right. They got some big guys up front. No defensive tackles though. Okay. All right. Kevin Elberby. All right. It's kind of crazy how this team beat us the final game of the year. They do have good positions here and there, but I think we can do it. I know we can do it. We've been doing it all season, but let's get in to the final game of the year, national championship time. Rutgers, Michigan State. National championship time, baby, against Michigan State. They beat us. Can we exact revenge? We're starting out with the ball on offense here. Fellas, It's been a hell of a run, but it's not over yet. We still got a football game to play. Let's do it. First quarter. First drive, we go down. It's a long drive. We only get a field goal, but we do get another touchdown quickly at the end of the first quarter to make it 10-0. All right, I like this. Michigan, they get nothing on that drive. Second drive of this quarter, they get something. They do get two quick touchdowns here at the end of the second quarter to take back the lead. Okay. Okay. All right. It's a game. 50% completion by Brody. I'm not liking that. But the running game is coming in clutch here. I mean, Brody has 60 yards of his own. He's running for his life from that offensive line. Receiving the ball. Nothing big, but we all know these guys can have something big here at the end. Sacks. Rhodes and Bruce. 3 sacks already. So Brody's running for his life. No tackles for losses. Do we have a sack? We just have 1 sack this game. All right, I need defensive turnover here. We do have 2 forced fumbles or fumble recoveries here by Whipple, the defensive leader. All right, guys, it's not over yet. We still have a half, down by 4. Let's get back into it. Michigan, they got the ball. We get a field goal at the end here to make it a 1-point game. They make it back to a 4-point game. This is a close game here. All right, we get the ball. They get the ball. It's just a blowout now. And it is all over. Michigan State is your champions. They beat us again. 31-13. Well, that is the end of this run at this season. We finished 13-3. Michigan State beats us twice this year. Boy, that was just a game, and it's a game. We lead in rushing and we lose. Normally, the team who can run the ball, normally wins in these types of games. But I mean, Brody, 131, 1 interception, 4 sacks, 42% completion. I mean, look at him. He's running for his life out there. 79 rushing yards. This man is running for his life out there. 2 fumbles by our running backs. Schultz, I'm sorry, seniors, that it ended this way. Just a drive. Sacks, who gave up the sacks? Bruce, Rhodes. Defense. A bunch of tackles for losses. A couple sacks of our own. An interception by Nigel. Levi, Tracy, they got some sacks. We got a turnover on defense. Deflections. We got fumble recoveries here. Our defense tried everything. I honestly think it came down to our offensive line just completely injured from left to right. Everybody is injured. Right tackle, center, left tackle, right guard, everyone was injured. I bet you we go in there with a full team like they did and we win it. We only lost by 2 that game. It's just we weren't outclassed. I know we weren't. It was just a matter of we were just beat up. We tried our best. I mean, we made it this far. College, this is the final look at the bracket. Your 2030 national champions, Michigan State. I mean, look, hey, they had a hell of a run. They beat Alabama. They beat SMU, the number 1 ranked team in the nation, 40-21. They even beat Oregon. What the hell? I mean, we beat Boston College. We beat down. We scored 40 just like them in the quarterfinals. Over TCU. Stanford, we beat with 20 points. It was just a matchup. I mean, I guess our O line. It's just one injury after the next, after the next. This one's gonna sting for a little bit, but hey, from where we started in 2024, just a playoff victory, rough season after rough season, then coming back, playing the bowl game, then winning a college football playoff game again for the second time, and then falling in the Orange Bowl. Or Orange Bowl, or is it Sugar Bowl? Did we get a bye week? I just know we lost against Oregon. And then coming back this year, 13 wins, Sugar Bowl, or the Cotton Bowl? No, Sugar Bowl. I wish they could make that a little bit better. Cotton Bowl and an Orange Bowl victory, and losing in the finals. I know it's not the way you want to, but hey, from where we started to where we are now, I mean, as you can see, we're apparently one of the top coaches in the nation here at Rutgers. 4 winning seasons. Playoff record is 5-3. I know it's not the best compared to obviously this guy over here. I mean, he's got 2 national championships and 6 conference championships. This Oregon's running away with it. But it's just, it is what it is, you know. But hey, congratulations to Michigan State, wherever there he is. Jackson Anderson, national championship. Congratulations. You earned it. That just stings. But hey, we have 3 first-round picks, 12 draft picks in total already. No top 5 recruiting class, but we're competing. We are competing. But as you can see, our record versus top 25 is not the best. That's the only thing that is not looking good on this coaching resume is the top 25 record. But hey, when you're going up against top 25 teams all the time, it's hard to win. It's hard to win in real life. It's hard to win it in the game in general. But that one stings a little bit. We do have 10 coaching points here. We do have extra things to unlock here, but I want more points. I mean, I need more points to unlock Motivator. Oh, no, it's just 5 more points. Motivator, I mean, bonus XP, we'll just get it for linebackers. There we go. We can unlock Architect, which I would like to unlock. I just don't have the points for that. Managed staff. I mean, our guys, we had an amazing year. I'm sure they want to run it back. I hope they want to run it back, especially with the type of building tree we have. I would like to see them running back. Randy, Stefan, I mean, let's run it back one more year, guys. One more year, the final year of this contract. Let's just continue. It's just, this stings. It hurts. But like I said, it had to. It probably had to. Like our offensive line. That's the only thing I could think of. It just hurt. But final top 25 of the season, we end at 2. Not number 1. We end at 2. All around good season by all of the seniors. I mean, just one more look at team stats here, finishing it up. Offense, I know we're not up here in either side, running or passing the ball. We didn't have like an amazing season offensive wise. I mean, that's the ACC. I don't know why, but Big Ten, passing the ball. I mean, we're only up here because we went further than a lot of these teams. But defensive wise, even that, I mean, at the end of the year, we were number 1 on a lot of this. So, That's an update for the records. This is just deflating. Just let's look an up take an update for career wise so far for Rutgers. How we doing? Shep, he's still leading it with passing yards for a quarterback. We all know Ray Rice is still leading it for that. We haven't had Kenny Britt, Mohamed Sanu. The only person that cracked our board here is Shep. He's the only guy. I mean, a long career here, but he's the only guy so far with career wise for cracking our record book with this simulation. Season wise, Brody, he cracked it for best quarterback. I mean, 4,100 yards, long playoff run. Brody with 39 passing touchdowns. Yeah. Final look at the season stats for our team. Brody, 39 of 5, 4,100 yards, 61% completion. Yeah, I mean, the completion percentage came back down a little bit. I mean, running the ball has been our Achilles heel of this whole entire simulating, even with a good offensive line. But Nick and Chester, almost 1,000 yards piece, 10 touchdowns each. Thank you, all the guys. Blocking, I mean, we tried. I mean, everyone on this offensive line played this year. If it was just a matter of all around. Our defensive captain Jimmy Whipple, he's leaving us this year. He led us in tackles, tackles for losses. Levi, a hell of a career here that you had recruiting you. No red shirt, no nothing coming in here. Just a hell of a player with the sacks. Same thing with Tracy, Whipple, interceptions, Sheets recruiting you. Yeah. Thank you to all you guys. Just a little recap at the end here. Let's go into the next week here. End of season recap. See who's leaving us. We got another punter. Welcome, Julian. We got a punter. All right. Players leaving. It looks like the right tackle, he does want to stay. I mean, we did make a national championship, so I don't know why he would want to transfer. And he did get to play at the end there. But Levi, I hope you get drafted. Bad news, I hope you get drafted. I mean, all you guys deserve to be drafted. It's just a matter of what spot that you guys get drafted at. But good luck to all you guys. An amazing year from every one of you, helping us along the way. Hopefully you guys get drafted. All right. Draft results. Let's take a look. The only one that got drafted was Levi in the 6th round. So, best of luck in this universe's NFL. All the other guys, I hope you get picked up. I don't know why some of you didn't, especially going playing the national championship. But transfer portal, I mean, we have a lot of signs. Is there anybody on this transfer portal who is big enough to want to? Lewis Haug, he's from Newark, 4-star. I'll recruit him. Right guard, Jamerson, 4-star. Middle linebacker, Nick Ireland. I'll throw you guys on here. Recommended. Let's look at anything. Any big 5-stars here? No. No one who really wants to. I mean, LSU's losing a couple guys. That's good in that aspect, but no one really big. Just a couple 4-stars. All right. Those are the only guys I'm really looking at. I'll take a look at them, but I'm not going to take a look at anybody else. I mean, I really want to grow the prospect list that we have already for. I mean, we got multiple 5-stars. I want to just grow those guys. Like, we got a 5-star quarterback coming in. Casey, yeah, I know that tight end left us. I mean, but we have multiple 5-stars coming in. And we have guys from last year. Like these guys will be playing a lot of these guys. But I'm just interested. Lewis, what are you? Maybe we do need an elusive running back. Nothing special, a little fast. But as a junior, I mean, I'll give you a scholarship here. Ireland, we might need a replacement linebacker. I might be able to just put you in the depths, and then, offensive line. Especially after that season, what just happened here. I mean, we do need offensive linemen apparently. Like it just fizzled out at the end there. So we could use depth in O line, middle linebacker, coach prestige. So let's take a look at that. Where is that? No, I haven't had that one yet. I don't think. Let's just throw him in here. Soft sell. Coach prestige. Let's just take a risk at coach prestige. Which one could it be for coach prestige? Just the one that makes best sense for us. Just soft sell him on that. And Lewis, what's your schedule visit? Coach prestige. That's cool. I want to come here because of coach prestige. Hey, I must be doing something right. And I'll just add stuff onto you and see if we just get you like that. I'm not really keen on getting you guys. I mean, I have a bunch of running backs already. So, weekly update for the transfer portal. I mean, okay, Lewis really wants to come here. All right, and so does Jamerson. Ireland, not really, it looks like. So, hey, if it happens, it happens for us. If not, hey, I'll take them. I'll take these guys either way. Next week, Tyler Jamerson commits to us. All right, beautiful. I mean, we're number one for all these guys, so they looks like they do want to come here. I mean, why wouldn't you? We were just in the national championship game, so another commit. These two guys. All right. Lewis is coming here, coming back home to Jersey. All right, and Ireland goes to Michigan. All right, it is what it is. Let's just get to National Signing Day and position changes. I don't know why it slipped my mind, but Jamerson, what are you? Development-wise, normal, and star for Lewis. All right, Ireland was just an impact, but it is all right. You don't win them all. I mean, we had an amazing draft class of our own this year. I mean, apparently it's not top 5. No, it's number 2. Okay, so we had a top 5 and we had a top 2 recruitment class. So we got some people coming in. We got 4 5-stars. That is crazy. I don't think I've even had 4 5-stars in my own offline one. But I'm going to work with position changes for the players and athletes that we did get. And I'll meet right back with you. Okay, roster-wise, from people I've changed around positionally, as you can see, offense is looking pretty good here. I don't know what I'm going to do with quarterback transfer-wise or how they develop, because Brody, Hyde, and MacArthur are pretty much at their cap. I don't know how much better Brody could get, and especially with this 5-star quarterback coming in here with all these physicals and mentals, I want him to develop immediately and possibly play immediately. I don't know what's going to go there. Lewis coming in here, 88 overall running back. We absolutely could use that. I mean, we do have running backs across the board here, and these guys are proximity at home, so maybe I redshirt them this year. I don't know what I'm going to do that aspect. We only have one fullback. Got to work on that. Receivers is what I'm looking at here. Not bad. Rush, the quarterback that I recruited, he's a 75 overall receiver, so I moved him here. Gregory, as you remember, running back, now physical receiver, moved him here because we didn't need a couple of receivers here. Rush and Bernhardt, I mean, I might be able to sit them this year depending on how much these guys grow. Tight ends, we're set for a little bit. We do have 2 seniors. Cameron, was offensive lineman, but as you're about to see here, I moved him here, so hopefully he grows catching wise, but he's going to be primarily blocking tight end for simming and stuff like that. What, whatever the simulation is going to use here, we do have, I mean, run tight end galore here. We have the 5-star. He definitely needs to grow, Daryl, and plus I have so many tight ends as it is already, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Offensive lineman, Vollers, Purse for left tackle, left guard. As you can see here, we got Rhodes, we got Bono, and then we got a couple of freshmen, however they grow. Centers, boy, are we stacked with centers, as you can see here. And all these guys, it's coach prestige and pro potential, so I could sit them for a year, let the seniors graduate, and they could possibly get starting time. But Jeremiah is here. Pay is here. Right guard, as you can see, we got Slaughter and Hyde. And then the guy brought in Jamerson. He is an 81. He has pro potential. Could sit him for a year, depending on whatever. And then right tackle. I moved Duggins from left guard to right tackle because Bad News retired. McLeod is a 74 overall, so we'll see how much he grows. And then who I brought in, Felton, he's a 77 overall already. So we're set with offensive line. Defensive line. Hurt is up to an 88 as a senior. True Blood as a backup here. Stefan, one of the 4-stars, and Duke stepping in here, both mid-70s. Justice, 85 overall. Steeples, as you know, he was an outside linebacker. Moved him to end because we need a little bit of depth. Spielman, his thing is playmaker, so he's going to be like some backups in backup positions. Nate, he's injured, but here, Hippenhammer, 78 overall, pro potential. I don't know. I might start him. I might not. I don't know. I mean, this guy is just amazing. I mean, hell, he can even play linebacker if you want him to. Linebackers. Dougal, I moved him to right to left. Handy, moved him from middle to left just for depth-wise, and he might get some playing time. Spielman, 86 overall, or Heinrich, sorry. Peter Heinrich, our new starting middle linebacker, senior. He's here. We got junior and senior Mendenhall down the middle. And then we got freshman Schmidt. So definitely going to be redshirting him because we are losing 2 seniors. So he'll be starting next year. Handy may or may not move inside. So that is that side. Bo, outside linebacker here. I mean, look at all of his physicals. We got freshman. We got Gregory here. That's the backup Vincent. He is going to be redshirted. Corners, I'm hoping they grow. That's all I can say. It's not looking fantastic down the board for corners for us, as usual. Safeties, Ben Brockle. I mean, he's here. He's been our starting guy for a while. I think I messed up not redshirting Armor, but I have a feeling just because he was a star coming in here and he has so much to grow that he's going to have a big off season. He's probably going to be starting. Mayberry is here. We have Noel. I moved McTire from I think. No, this is the guy. I'm sorry. This is one of the athletes. He could play pretty much anywhere and everywhere, but one of his highest positions was safety. And with 2 seniors going to be leaving this year, I'll bring him. I moved him to safety and going to be redshirting him, and then kickers and punters. Let's go take a look at the growth. Training results. Oh, let's see the training results here. Right off the bat, quarterbacks. That's what I'm saying. These guys, they hit their cap. That's why I'm just thinking, like, wow, bravo. You got a lot of you got a lot of physicals back up. But yeah, MacArthur and Hyde, that's what I'm saying. Like all these guys have reached their cap. So if I have to move on from people, these might be the guys. Running backs, Warmack. He jumped up to an 89, 86 overall. Seth, jumping up. Rawls, I mean, he had a whole year starting, and he only jumped up to an 81. I mean, star development. I mean, he has so much to grow. Did he work on his mentals and physicals? I guess. Yeah. I mean, we have some good running backs here. I mean, I might not bench, but redshirt Seth for a year. Maybe. I don't know what's going to happen here because I want Rawls to come in here. I mean, we still have these power backs that are sitting back here. They had a nice growth, but I mean, yeah, we do have 4 running backs, but I can't use all 4 running backs. So Seth, I might have to sit him for a year and run with Hogue, Warmack, and Rawls. I might work that out. I don't know how. Gaddis, blocking tight end. Receivers, Chester had a nice growth. He's a 90 overall. Coker is 86. Nice. Moncrief, 83. Schultz, 83. Nice. McLean, he moved up to a 77, 80 overall playing wise. That's nice. Bernhardt. Lemon jumped up a few overall. Steed. I mean, we have a good receiving core. Definitely can redshirt Bernhardt and Rush so they can grow even more. And then we can have, because we have 3 sophomores leaving, or 3 seniors leaving. So next year it'll be Coker as the top guy. It'll be Coker, McLean, Bernhardt, and Rush. So, okay. Tight ends. All right, German. He's our starting tight end, it looks like. He's definitely the blocking tight end. Hodgins, he will be up there. And Burnett is not the odd guy. Well, him and Magnum there. And then Derailed, he will be definitely one of the, he's going to be redshirted, all right? Offensive lineman. All right, this is where, I didn't even know. So we're in 89, 89, 90. So we definitely grew. But yeah, offensive line here. Fowler's only an 82. Okay, so his overall, nothing changed. Is he maxed out? Pretty much he is maxed out. So Pruce, 79 overall. Still normal development. All right. Left guard, Rhodes. Ooh, Bono jumped up big, 84 overall. I don't know. Maybe one of these guys is starting on the outside. I don't know. But man, is he fast. 88 acceleration. Damn, where are you moving to? Bono, though, massive jump this year. Good for him. We need this offensive depth. I mean, that is just amazing. I mean, East even jumped up. We got 80. We just got O-line. Why couldn't this happen? Why couldn't we have this depth last? Why couldn't we have this depth last year for the national championship? But Jeremiah is still an 88. Pay 84. He jumped up a little bit more. 93 for Slaughter. That is just crazy. Our new top offensive lineman overall. And Duggins goes up to an 89. I mean, Oscar is still a 78. I mean, he jumped 4 overall, is playing as an 81. But, I mean, we just have the depth on the O-line now. Yeah. But Slaughter, in 90 overall, we Jeremiah, I mean, beautiful. That inside growth that we always have. And okay, I like it. I like this offense. I like it. Maybe with a elusive running back, I probably will be starting him with maybe with some elusive running backs. Maybe we get some rushing yards this year. Hurt caps out in 85 overall. Okay, all right. True Blood's a backup. All right. Steeples is going to be the main backup, but Justice is here at an 83 overall. Baguette goes up to 74. Spielman, I don't know how I'm going to work you in with that. Nate up to an 86 overall. Beautiful. Stacy, 78. Madden, 76 for the redshirt freshman. Cockrell 75, but that's what I'm saying, like Hip and Hammer. Yes, he has pro potential. Yes, he's a 5-star. Yes, he has all this, but maybe redshirt him for a year because senior, junior. There's another senior here in Steeples. We got 2 more seniors, so this defensive line is going to be changing massive in a year. Handy up to an 85 overall. Damn. Okay, moving him to the outside was big. 85 overall, playing up at 89. McDougal, 81, so he just grows a little bit. All right. Heinrich, 88, playing up to a 92. Stefan Schneck, 85 overall, 89. Wow, okay. Linebacker and core is growing huge. Gregory, 79. Bo McDonald, 80. I guess he's at his cap. So Bo McDonald's at his cap. Yeah, he's a normal. He could do power rushing and stuff like that. He can still grow, but he has the physicals. So maybe, yeah, definitely these guys. All right, definitely have a bit of depth here. All right, corners. How did they grow? All right, I'll take it. Nigel, our top guy, 83 overall. Wilbur, 81. Definitely. Kai Melton, okay. Definitely starting. Definitely starting the young guys. Woods, you're only going to be slot corner. Definitely, you're only the slot corner. All right, we have the freshmen. All right. We have a young core here. Wilbur, I don't even know if I want to start you. We just have so much, like, not low overall depth, but low depth in corner. Safety, that's what I'm saying. Armor, Brockle, maybe our start armor this year. We'll see. This man was. This guy was a 5-star recruit. Look how much he can grow just from starting him. And Brockle is a senior. Like, there's only so much he can grow here. Clear-headed. All he has is house call. We'll see. Coaching decision. Mayberry up to an 83. Noel. All right, we got some depth here. Kickers, how'd you do? You only gained 3 kick accuracy. Okay. You have so much kick accuracy you can grow. What did you work on? Kick power? Clutch time? You probably... All right. Flip field he got in Mega Leg. All right, he worked on that. All right. And punters, no growth there. But we are technically a 90 overall, so we had good training results this offseason. We do have a massive roster here for encouraging transfers. I don't know what you guys think, but definitely MacArthur, he's not going to get any playing time here. I would like to move on from him. Let him get a chance to play at some college. Move on from him. Hammer, it was great getting somebody named Hammer in here. So I'm going to redshirt Sanders. So Hammer, I'm going to be letting go. Sanders, redshirt. DeMarcus might be starting this year over Brody. So I'm almost positive that's what I'm going to be doing. Brody might be not starting, but a good backup option. Hammer, I will be letting you go. Moving across the board here. No running backs, really. They got all the physical abilities. Derek Tam, maybe, depending on who else is out there. Steed, maybe. We'll come back to that. I just have so many people. Graham Pugh, 71 overall. He could have grown, but I just have so much depth in general. Woods, You've been on this team for so long. I got so many people. Marvin, I mean, you're a senior, 75 overall. I don't even think you were going to get any playing time. Move on from you. Punter, I don't need two punter. I can't even tell him to. Offense, I mean, Garrison Laner, I mean, 67 overall. Yes, I know you're a freshman, but just so many players on this team. Running backs, I mean, we're deep in running backs here. Derek Tam. Receivers, Rudy Steed, 67 overall. Going to have to move on from you. Listen, there's 3 more players I have to get rid of. Listen, Kurt Magden, I know you're a 70 overall pocket shield, but you had a year to grow. Coming in at 60. Listen, dude, I'm gonna have to let you go. Now it's just down to the nitty gritty. The last 2 picks. Who's going to get it? I mean, I got rid of a receiver. The only other choice is a running back here. I mean, you guys came in at 60 overalls. I need at least one power back on this team. El Paso, Texas. You may think this is stupid, but I mean, you can get running backs. This is Derek Tam. I mean, I got 2 elusive right here. Gonna redshirt Seth. I can't redshirt Hogan because he's Derek Tam. I know he's a freshman redshirt. Going to have to let go. You know what? Screw it. Lowest overall. Matt, get out of here. One last person on the team who is going to get the boot. You know what? I know True Blood, you've been on this team for a while. I know you have option disruptor, but to make space to use Spielman as a possible backup, I know this might be stupid, but I mean, he's already a senior. He's not going to grow anymore. True Blood, we finally cut down the team to size 85 overall. No custom conference realignment. That's going to be for the next series. But yeah, next week, that's it. Team is cut down to size 85. I wish it was you could have bigger, but it makes sense. You got to use the players. All right. No setting up the scouting board. That will be next episode because that'll be going into the next episode. We are coming in this season ranked number 1 over Michigan State. Crazy. All right. Hey, listen, I'll take that over what happened last year. We're coming in number 1. Custom schedule. Let's take a look at the teams we're going up here. FCS. They give us an FCS team, but we haven't gone up against Temple at all, I don't think. So I know growing up, Temple and Rutgers always have like a smidge of a rivalry because, I mean, they're right across the border there of Philly and Jersey. And we're 90s across the board. We're starting this year off with Tulane, going up against Kansas State, then Temple, then we're hitting our schedule for our conference teams, starting off with Purdue in Indiana, Minnesota, Illinois, and then the big 3 are back: Ohio, Penn State, and Oregon. Then after those 3 gauntlets of a game, going to our rival, Maryland, Iowa, and then finishing off the year. We always seem to finish it off with either Oregon, Washington, or Michigan. This is our schedule for the upcoming season, our final year on the contract. Highest rated. We are number 1. Just a disappointing end to last season, but this is the end of the episode. I mean, if you made it this far, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will see you all in the next episode. Disappointing end, but we're coming back with a vengeance. It's on our back. Let's go, Rutgers. I'll see you. Peace.